All right, Frank Anders here from Push Button Power Leads, and I'm going to give you a basic tutorial on how to use your Skype Seek and Send program. So the very first thing you got to do is sign into Skype, all right? And once Skype is open, then you open up Seek and Send. So wherever you put it in your downloads file there on your desktop, here it's just on my menu bar, so I just run it. And then when the software opens up, the first thing it's going to do is you're going to see it's going to ask for access. And why I opened up Skype first is if you don't allow access, the program's going to crash because all it's doing now is trying to access Skype. So now the minute I do that, then now we have access to Seek and Send. So now I'm going to open it up bigger here. So the first thing we need is Skype IDs, right? So we can go to our list of, like I got, I don't know, 500 different network marketing companies out there. Or we're free to type in these quotations where the company name would go, anything we want. So I'm going to type in Empower Network because that's I don't know, what do they got? I got over 100,000, okay? So I hit Get Page. So on the very first page, it found 3 results. And you continue to hit the Get Page until the results don't make sense. This scraper is marvelous because you can see that even when I'm on page 5, I'm on page 6, this stuff is still about Empower Network. So I'm getting highly targeted leads based on the search that I wanted. Okay, so I mean, you could put in restaurants and dentists. You could put in whatever you want. But if you're trying to get network marketing people and you're getting results like Dave's Donut Shop and Dave's Diamond Emporium, Phil's Used Car Lot, none of that's going to help you. So it's very, very important to take the time to make sure you monitor your results. When the results stop making sense, then quit going. So then when you've got the results you want, like in this Power Network example, I'm sure you'd get hundreds just from that one search. But we're going to save IDs. Okay, I'm going to save it to my favorites. Okay, so file save. So next thing I want to do, I want to go over to the Generals tab. Okay, and I got to import these now, right? So I'm going to open this over here, and then I got to go to my favorites, and there's my Empower Network one. So I'm going to open that up. Okay, so before we start importing the contacts into Skype, we're going to create a personal message. So like the basic Skype messages says, hi, I'd like to add you to my contacts. Okay, so for my example, I'm going to pause this video for a minute and then I'm going to type something in. Okay, so I put something very personal, right? So hi, my name's Frank Anders. I came across your contact information online and I got a couple questions about your business. Please add me to your Skype contacts. I look forward to speaking with you, Frank. So a very personal information. Of course, I do have some questions about their business, and each and every one of us, our questions will be different. For me, for example, I want to know more about it. I want to know how long they've been involved. I want to know how they're doing. And in my particular case, I'm in the lead generation business. I want to know what they're doing for leads. So once I do that, I can import it. Now, when I click this import button, you're going to see over here on the side, it's going to start adding them. So over here, you see all these people are being added to my list. And now it says invitations have been sent. And then I go, okay. Okay, before we move on, there's these little buttons here. This one here will tell you when you click it, it'll tell you about your current license. This one here, if you have to request a new license, and this one here, when we send you code with your new license. There's no more cost or fee to license, but we only license for 1 year at a time. So when you have to request a new one, you just do that, email us that information, then we'll email you back the new license. You'll paste it in here. And then during the time that you're using it, it's always good, a couple times a month to check to see if there's new updates, because when we put new features on this, they'll just update automatically. So now we've shown you how to work with this. We've shown you how to save. Now we can message users, and then this is how we can manage our users. So message, I can get user defined. Okay, so I'm allowed to, when I can go check users, which means I can manually, if I only wanted to invite these 3 people or send a message to these like 5 people, then again, you know, you type, type message here, and then down here you would send the message, and whatever you typed in here is now going to go to these people. You can message all the users. You can message only the ones that are online and only the ones that are offline. Now, what I think is the coolest feature about the messaging is that you can go by list. Okay, so here I got some lists here. Okay, and if I click a list, it's only going to message the people that I've put in the list. Okay, so let's move this over here and quickly show you how I can do that. So I can select all these people that I just added, right? And let's say I had very specific Empower Network stuff. I can now create a new list, and then I type in and enter, and now these people have been added to the Empower Network list. Now I create a new list here. You'll see that you don't see it here, but if I close the software down and then I reopen it, let me make this big again here, and I go to message users, and I go to list again, and I go there. Well, now you'll see my Empower Network list is there. Okay, so I've selected Empower Network here. I created the message, and now I'm going to go send message. Okay, so it said it was complete. These people have not even accepted my friend request, but you see now, I clicked on one of them here, and I gotta make this so that you can see it, but this person, there's my contact request, and then there's my message. Okay, you can see if you look on the icon here, I'm changing there, but you can see now the message has been sent to all of these people. You can see the icon in the top left keeps changing to a different contact, but those 2 messages are there. We also have an ignore list. If somebody says to you, please take me off, so then you can go over to that person and you can click them like this, and then you can put down here, you can either remove them altogether, but you may not want to do that. You may just want to do not send them messages, and then they'll go over to this side, and when you message that list again or all users again, this software will make sure that they don't get messaged. Okay, so I think that's all for now. Happy posting.